Hello, welcome. In this short video, let us look at an example illustrating the concept of joint probability mass function. So, consider an experiment in which we have two consecutive tests of circuits. Each test has two possible outcomes. That is, the circuit is either accepted or rejected. We use the letter A to denote accept and the letter R to denote reject. So, the random variables are X and Y, where X denotes the number of acceptable circuits in these two tests and Y denotes the number of tests before a reject occurs. So let us look at the tree diagram illustrating this experiment. So in the first test, we have two possible outcomes, that is either accept or reject, and consider the probability of accept is 0.9 and the probability of reject will be obviously 1 minus 0.9, that is 0.1. So in the second test, also we have two possible outcomes. Then the sample space consists of four possible outcomes. That is, we can have either accept and accept, accept and reject, reject and accept, reject and reject. So this is the sample space. So then the joint probability mass function is defined by the probability of x equal to x and y equal to y. So here we have four possible outcomes, and the values of this random variable that are, for example, for the outcome accept and accept, that is A and A, the probability is 0.9 times 0.9, which is 0.81, and the random variables will be equal to x equal to 2 and y equal to 2, since there are two accepted circuits in this path, and the number of tests before you reach a reject is obviously equal to 2, and along this direction we have one circuit before a reject, that is one test before a reject, so y equal to 1, and there is only one axis, that is x equal to 1. And here we have a reject in the first test, so y is equal to 0, and the number of accepts in this path is 1, so x equal to 1. And finally, in this path we have a reject in the first test, so y is equal to 0, and there are no accepts in this direction, so x equal to 0. And the probabilities corresponding to each of these outcomes can be calculated by just multiplying the values along this paths, the weights along this path, that is 0.9 times 0.9 gives 0.81, and so on. So this probability mass function can be represented by using either tables or plotting the values on a xy plane. So for example, here we can clearly see that for values that are in the that are in the sample space, we have the corresponding probability values, and for all the values that are not in the sample space, that is for x equal to 0, y equal to 1, and x equal to 0, y equal to 1, and so on, we can clearly see that there are no corresponding outcomes, so their probabilities are zeros. We can see that both in this table and also in the graph. And moreover, we can also see that the total of the probability mass function, the joint probability mass function, is equal to the sum of all these values, which is going to be 1. Thanks for watching.